What's going on, everyone? John Matrix here. Hope you're all having yourselves a wonderful day, wherever you're at and whenever you're watching this. We're going to be jumping into the SCP universe here today with a video by the Vulcan. This is actually a super short video, but I saw this in my feed, so we're going to check this one out. This is Class D training videotape by the Vulcan. It's only like 3.5 minutes long, but, you know, we've talked about, you know, D classes have been a thing in numerous SCP videos, but never really seen any videos specifically done about D classes, you know? I just know basically they're kind of criminals of some of the worst element, and the SCP Foundation gets a hold of them to use in experimentation, and I guess if they cooperate enough and somehow survive, they can get like a reduced sentence. Something along those lines, I think, is how it happens. Most of the time they don't survive. But anyway, so yeah, I figured we'd check this out. So yeah, this is Class D training videotape by the Vulcan. Links will be down below, as always, in the description to the original video. Without my commentary and reaction into the Vulcan's channel, please do me a favor, click those links. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and if you haven't already been subscribed to the Vulcan's channel, you know, what are y'all doing? You've been around this channel for a while and seen a lot of the videos that I've done. Done a lot of reactions to his videos. Please do me a favor, click the link, give the man some love. He has done you know, a lot of great work in the SCP universe with his videos. So please show him some support. But yeah, let's get into this here video. Here's exactly what D-class training is going to be.
Hello.
Oh,
Lord.
Lord.
Wherever you are and wherever you came from. And welcome to your future.
I'm already getting like 80s, like videotape dating, you know, those videotape dating like things or whatever. I don't even know what they were. I don't even remember what they were called, but you know, we have dating apps nowadays. Back in the day, during the 80s and 90s, there were services where you could record yourself on a VHS tape and set it in, and they would try to, you know, match you with people that way. They would mail those tapes out, and that's how they would get people dates back in then. That's what dating apps were back in the day. And they kind of had, you know, some vibes like this already.
Now, you're probably wondering where exactly you are and who exactly we are. Unfortunately, that's not something we can tell you at this point. The purpose of this short educational video...
I love the smiley faces, because, yeah. I would not be smiling if I were a D-class.
...is to inform you and your fellow inductees what you should expect from your new life here at the Foundation.
Oh,
First,
a new life.
You will be given a unique personal identification number tattooed directly onto your chest.
Not dehumanizing at all.
Would we? This will become your new name. You and every one of your colleagues will be referred to henceforward as Class D. The D stands for delightful. Now that you're equipped with your new identity,
there's a penis joke in there, but we'll just leave that alone.
What's next? Well, this is where the fun begins. Let's talk fashion. Say goodbye to your boring old clothes. Here, you'll be fitted with our super comfortable, standard issue electric orange overalls to keep you warm and cozy while performing your assigned responsibilities. All the while, keeping you looking fresh and professional.
What is it? The prison garbs are called, like jumpsuits or something like that. So they just have a different version, you know, an SCP version of, you know, one of those jumpsuits, whatever they're called. I forget what they're called.
Speaking of responsibilities, let's talk about yours. Your purpose here is to accommodate your supervisor's demands. Those are the friendly guys with the guns, such as cleaning up nasty messes, interacting with interesting characters, don't go off script, making sure you're in tip-top shape, the infirmary is always open, and fulfilling interdepartmental deliveries, and much, much more. You couldn't ask for a more exciting working environment. Just remember these 4 simple points, and your time here will be a walk in the park. Number 1, a locked door is a happy door. Number 2, questions are bad. Number 3, supervisor satisfaction is key.
I mean, like, first off, right, like, you're supposed to be some kind of hardened criminal or at least a criminal that has done something terrible. And so when you're getting instructions like this, I don't think it's going to go over too well. You know what I'm saying? But I guess you don't really have much of a choice.
And finally, number 4. No pain, no gain. But it doesn't end here. If you successfully complete 1 month of rigorous Class D work, wait for it, you get to go home. No strings attached. You're free.
Interesting.
I'd say feel free to come back and visit any time, but we can't tell you where we are.
So if they survive a month's worth of work there, they get to go home. I mean, I guess that's kind of a, you know, you want to say it's only a month, right? But only a month in the SCP Foundation and in that universe of being exposed to what they're potentially exposed to. Like, I'm sure there's some D classes out there that probably have a cakewalk. They just got to do some like janitorial work, you know, whatever facility it happen to be at. It might just be a chill facility. Nothing really comes up. Hey, you know, they do their service. They've got their time and they dip out. But a lot of the stuff these guys are exposed to, no.
So, what are you waiting for? Get out there and make us proud like your life depends on it. Thank you for listening. Goodbye. And
Okay.
most importantly, good luck.
It's not much of a training video, honestly. Not much of a training video, really. Definitely getting very much like I said, kind of like 80s. I don't know. It just very much had an 80s vibe to it, you know, 80s instructional video vibe. So, I mean, can you imagine, like, okay, first off, right, like, to become a D class, like I've said, you got to have done something terrible to become a D class. But can you imagine, like, you go to sleep one night in your jail cell, whatever, the next thing you do, you know, you wake up to, you're sitting in some kind of seat, probably strapped down to it with a monitor in front of you, and you have to watch that video. And then, like, that's your orientation to what your new life is with the SCP Foundation. You've got a tattoo of, you know, a serial number, essentially. That is your identification number that is on your chest. You have a jumpsuit, you know, and you're basically told that do what we tell you to do. Don't ask any questions. Make sure everyone's happy. And if you survive for a month, you get to go home scot-free. I mean, from the onset, like I said, from the onset, without having any other kind of information, with no other knowledge of what this is, like, think about that. Maybe you're a death row criminal, right? Like, all you have to look forward to is, you know, the electric chair or whatever the sentence happens to be. And all of a sudden you're given that proposal. It's like, oh, I just have to serve a month at this place and I can get out of here. Whatever, dude. I'm cool with that. Little do they know. It would be interesting, though, like, as we were going through and thinking about this, I wonder if there has ever been some kind of, like, legendary D-class, you know, tale or something like that in the SCP Foundation about some kind of D-class, you know, person who volunteers for the craziest, you know, missions, whatever you want to call them, and time after time just keep surviving and come out on top. I think that actually would be a pretty fascinating story, right? Like an interview with some kind of D class who is really just a normal human, but somehow time and again is subject to all these crazy scenarios and somehow keeps coming back out alive and on top and volunteering for more, you know, something like that. I think that would actually be pretty fascinating potential story for something new in the SP universe as well. But yeah, so anyway, that was D-class training videotape by the Vulcan. Short but sweet video. Didn't really, like I said, kind of go over necessarily too much of what's involved, but I guess also, like I said, when you're just waking up, you're a hardened criminal. They would want to restrict as much information as possible. And again, you know, the idea of putting that in your mind where, oh, I just have to be here for a month and then I can go home and I'm out of here, like, very appealing. So until you probably find out what you have to go through. But anyway, yeah, links down below in the description as always to the Vulcan's channel and the original video here, my commentary and reaction. If you enjoyed this video, consider leaving a like and subs. It helps me and the channel grow. Yeah, if you want to join us when we do these reactions live, we'd love to have you guys come in here and join our conversations. There's a join button underneath the video, as well as a link in the description to the YouTube membership benefits and tiers that I offer. You've been around the channel for a while. Check those out. See if any of that would have any interest for you if you decide you want to join and take your sport to the next level. But regardless, thank you guys for watching. Hope you all have yourselves a wonderful day. We'll see you on the next